Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of From Tutorial Island to 100mil. Before we start this episode, I'd just like to quickly thank you all for your kind words and support of this series. Now let's get into the video. Starting out this episode with a flip on oak logs, making an easy 5,000 coins in next to no time is always nice. Quickly after the oak logs, I managed to pick up some iron knives, just over their suggested price, but found I could sell them for a large margin, resulting in near 20k profit. After seeing the profits I could make with the iron knives, I quickly tried to replicate the offer to take advantage of this as much as possible, this time getting another 20k profit. Much like the last two clips, I poured my GP stack into more iron knives, this time getting them for 91 GP each, resulting in 13k profit, which is less profit than last time, but still quick money considering these took next to no time to get. Now don't worry, this episode won't only be iron knives and such. After the success on iron knives, I urged myself to try out other ranged equipment, such as darts. I found I could make a 3 GP margin on iron darts, and made myself a quick 6k flipping 2,000 of them. Next I'd try my hands on some steel darts, only 2,000 of them, getting me around 8k profit. Continuing the trend of ranged ammo, I tried out some mithril darts and did 3 total flips of those, whilst also waiting for my iron darts to sell. They eventually did, and the mithril darts in total got me 12k profit from 3 flips, and the iron darts made me around 9k. Back at it again with some more mithril darts, only managing to get a 1 GP margin on these but 3k profit. Now I did say this episode isn't only darts, though they are what I found to be the quickest profit. Here I've sold 4 mystic boots, which weren't a bad item, they were just slow coming in, but got me 6k profit. Coming back into some iron knives now, and I managed to pick up 2,800 of them, and flipping them into my first 50k profit flip, which is so nice. Following that, I picked up another 3.6k iron knives and turning them over for another 72k profit. I can't believe how quick and easy these were to turn over. Next we've got some steel darts, and I finally managed to buy the limit of an item without having to buy 2,000 or 3,000 of them and repeating it 2 to 3 times before hitting the limit. This flip was only 14k. Now this is where it gets a little crazy, and I'm still not sure how I managed to get these astral runes for as little as 143 each. As you can see, people were over and undercutting me a bunch, but I finally managed to get 1.2k of them and flipped them for 35k profit, only investing 183k. Here you can see I managed to pick up another 1.5k astral runes cheap overnight, this time getting them for 152 each and flipping them for 45k profit the next morning. Here I was struggling to find an item to flip, so I flipped 4k iron knives for only 8k profit. Next up we've got a series of cannonball flips. In total, around 5 to 6 times I bought 1,400, resulting in a total of 30k profit, and cannonballs are always something I recommend everybody to flip every 4 hours, as that is the GE limit, because they are so quick to both buy and sell. Again with some more blood runes, this time 1,600 of them for 13k. Again doing the blood runes again for another 12k profit. Back to some trusty iron knives now, this time picking up 6,500 and turning them over for 25k profit. From that I moved on to both a small amount of astral runes and the limit of mithril darts. The astral runes made me 6k, while the darts yielded me 42k profit. Here I made 16k on some oak logs, while you can also see I sold 27 chisels for near 300 each after picking them up for 80 each. A nice quick flip on 3,500 cut lobsters for 7k profit. I managed to sell 7k iron knives for 21k profit, and also these saws you can see I sold for 24k. I picked those up for 16 gold each, so that's basically 100% profit. The next flip I got was 7k mithril darts, which I had to split selling as I wanted to move on flipping other items. Still 30k profit from this flip. Now on to 2 lots of death rune flips, getting me 26k profit in no time. Now obviously if I had the money, I'd have done these flips in one trade, but working with this amount of GP, I have to do it this way. Moving from there onto 3k cannonballs, and I meant it earlier when I said everybody should be doing the 7k limit on cannonballs every 4 hours. Here I quickly did the remaining cannonballs of the limit while also selling 100 chisels for 250 each after buying them for 80 GP each. After that I chose to do some lobsters, which are always quick to do, especially being free to play. Here I made 35k profit in 2 trades of lobsters. Trying out more astral runes here, making 20k at first and then repeating the astral runes again, making another 15k. Going back to our old friend Oaklogs, this time making 50k on the limit of 10,000 of those, while also doing the remainder of my cash stack in Rune Scimitars, but only making 5k. Then soon after, I managed to make 18k on some DDSs, which went real quick. You can also see a very small flip of Rune 2 Anders there too. Again another 25 DDSs, making another 18k. Soon after the DDSs, I managed to do 2 flips of steel darts, which combined got me a profit of 55k. Now collecting these last few sales of this episode will bring me past my end goal of episode 2, 1 million GP. Which is absolutely crazy considering I started with 1.5k. I'd quickly like to address the feedback I got in the last episode. It's true, I write mostly a script for when I comment on clips. I've tried to freestyle a bit more here in this video, but it's what I feel most comfortable doing as I'm new to this and previously never commentated on a video. It's something I can aim to progress though. Anyways, that brings us to the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and follow my Twitter. The link is in the description.